Hello again, welcome to Australia's best online football show. You are watching Football 360. We're coming to you from Macedonia Park, where Stirling Lions keeper Alex Verteski behind me is busy training for the big clash against Sorrento this weekend. More about that in the match of the week coming up. Still to come on this week's episode, we catch up with Glory Girl Shannon May to see where she's at this season. We also feature some country camp highlights and check out this cracker of a goal from one of our amateur teams. Yes, a very busy show indeed. But first of all, what do you get when you get former Socceroo Robbie Dunn at the helm of the Western Knights? The team was demoted to the First Division at the end of last season, and now he's determined to lift the team to top flight football once again with the help of one of WA's favourite sons. Johnny Moco, no need to introduce who you are. Take us through it. 2012 on the grand final last year, you had a few words to say, you made a commitment, you made a statement. You weren't going to be playing anymore, you were going to retirement with your last game. Looking forward to retirement?
Well, yeah, definitely, mate. After that, yeah.
Am I going to see you next year?
Yeah, you'll see me around the grounds, but I don't know out on the pitch, but you'll see me around. Definitely in the crowd.
Here you are, donning the red and the white for the Western Knights. What happened?
To be honest, yeah, I did retire and had the pre-season off and went and played with Speward, amateur vet competition, and it just wasn't working for me, so I decided to joining Western Knights, and here we are today. I knew I haven't got the commitment to go back to play Premier. You know, it's just too hard on the family and with work commitments.
Do you miss Sorrento?
Of course I miss Sorrento, I miss the lads, totally miss it. Yeah, I just don't have the commitment to, or the time to give to that.
2013, taking the reins here at Western Knights after the club was relegated into Division 1. I guess the big question is, why are you here?
Well, look, I was asked to do a favour by one of the committee guys who I've known for many years. I've had a long association with the Western Knights, Melbourne Knights, so, you know, I've known them since I was a kid. So when I was asked to come back and help, you know, had to do it.
So it would be fair to say that the Western Knights effectively kick-started your NSL career?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it was great at Rockingham Kwinana growing up down there, obviously. The games that I played for the Knights as a junior, I was seen by a couple of interstate clubs, and yeah, they showed a lot of interest and obviously came and got me after that.
The club was relegated last year. At the time, Willie, the coach, was frustrated that there was a bit of, I guess, a lack of talent, a lack of experience perhaps.
Well, I think Willie had a tough time, but I agree with him. He lost a lot of players for whatever reason. The squad would I come in, which was what Willie was left with, wasn't a great squad and probably indicative of why they did go down. I think this year the quality is far better than what it was when I joined the club at the end of last year.
Speaking of quality, Johnny Moco said that he'd be watching the game from the grandstand. That's not the case. He's come out of retirement.
No, it's funny because Andy Thorburn, my assistant, and I both contacted Johnny right at the start and told him he was crazy for retiring. We'd like to get him down at the club. He told us the same story. No, he's had enough. And then a couple of weeks ago, got a call out the blue and said he's had enough of retirement and would we be interested in taking him back. And obviously a player of that quality, you've got to grab him. So he's made it very easy for us to sign him this year, which is great.
Is it realistic for Western Knights to win the league?
Oh, definitely. We definitely have the players. We definitely have everything to win the league. We just got to put it together as a team.
We're not in a great spot right now, but I think the clubs that have played against us know that we're a good side and we're better than what the table shows right now. You know, in answer to your question, I'd want to win the league.
So the Hub Football League is a joint venture between Football West and Backpackers FC. It's social football, making football accessible to anyone, and players are just coming down here. It costs them about $10 a game to play in this 13-week competition. We've got 4 weeks of finals. If you want to get involved, go to backpackersfc.com and go to the Hub Football page, or find us on Facebook, as well as the Football West pages.
So we're with Shannon May from the Women's Perth Glory playing for Beckenham. Shannon, welcome. What's it like playing out of the W League and into the Women's State League?
Yeah, it's a little bit different. Obviously, the standard's a little bit lower, but I'm actually really enjoying playing with the local girls. You know, there's such great quality. I played with some of them back in the day, so it's good to get back into the community and play with girls that I used to play with.
And you're used to Jamie Harnwell's coaching style. How does Jason Washington King's style compare?
Yeah, they're pretty similar. You know, always wanting us to play around with the ball, keep possession. We've got quite a few younger girls come in this year, so I think Jason's done really well to give them, you know, good confidence. Each game he gives them good feedback. It's been good to have a different coach and see different ways of playing and different coaching techniques.
Now, what about the camaraderie with you and the girls? You were very close with the Perth Glory women. What's it like playing with the Beckenham ladies?
They've been really, really supportive and made me feel really welcome from the start. I've got a few friends in the team which I've been friends with for ages, so it's good to get back and play with those kind of girls.
Now, I guess the girls must look up to you in some respect for playing at such a high level. Do you feel a bit of pressure coming into this team?
I kind of have gone into the team wanting to help the girls. I like the role of being the kind of the leader and the kind of the person the girls can look up to. Obviously, I want to help the girls get the title, which will be good, and yeah, just keep training hard and focus on the glory season coming up.
Healthway and Football West have teamed up to find the Smarter Than Smoking Junior Player of the Month. Whether you're the star of your team or you just love to have fun with football, you can be in the running to win an Apple iPad. Each week, I'll be asking a simple question and the answer will be revealed later in the show. Check out footballwest.com.au for details and tune into our new Football 360 Junior Show to see if you've won our fantastic prize. This week's Smarter Than Smoking Junior Player of the Month question is: why do we warm up before a game? To be in the running for an Apple iPad, check out footballwest.com.au and stay tuned to Football 360.
We're coming to you from Macedonia Park and you are watching Australia's best online football show, Football 360. Time now to take a look at the match of the week highlights between Stirling and Armadale. Armadale were riding high in confidence after knocking out Balcatta in the Cup round the week before, and they were determined to keep the momentum going against Stirling at Macedonia Park. It was a lacklustre first half, although Armadale had the best chances to take the lead. Former Glory keeper Alex Viteschi kept Stirling in the game. 0-0 at the break. In the second stanza, Stirling coach Doug Hesketh made some changes which proved to be a masterstroke. Both clubs started to tire, and Rory Grant was brought in for Stirling and had an immediate impact. He scored within minutes of running onto the pitch. The celebrations were short-lived 10 minutes later when Armadale's Mark Pearce slotted home an easy goal. Stirling had two good chances to seal the match towards the end, but they went begging. Both teams looked set to share the points, but Dean Evans burst onto the scene in the 91st minute to give Stirling a vital 3 points. And Doug Hesketh joins us now on Football 360. Doug, a good win in the end, a lucky win some might say, over Armadale, thanks to Dean Evans. Did you deserve the 3 points in the end, do you think?
I think so, Peter. You know, we keep stats on the game and I thought we were probably the better team. Although I thought in the first half they had a number of good chances which could have undone us, and Alex thankfully was on his game again. I thought the lads worked hard, and you know, that's 2 weeks in a row when we pulled it out at the end. No, I think the lads as a team showed some really good character not to let it slip.
Yeah. It's a battle for second spot. You're on equal points with Sorrento, 13 points apiece. You travel to Percy Doyle this weekend. Sorrento aren't going to lie down, are they?
Not at all. I mean, they're well coached, they're well drilled, they've got some excellent players. We're under no illusion. They play a certain way, and then hopefully we'll get our game plan right for the weekend. I've got every confidence in the players. I think they know that, and they've demonstrated that I should be confident in them, the way they've never give up. And I think our best football's yet to come. I'd really like to think it'll start this week.
All right, Doug, good luck on the weekend. Time to check the other results from the weekend as well. In other results, ECU thumped Balcatta, Inglewood beat Perth in a fiery encounter, Floreat, boosted with the services of former A-League player Adrian Caceres, posted its first win of the season after a nervous start, Coburn split the points with Bayswater, and Bunbury snared a point after a late goal at home against Sorrento. So to the table, Bayswater still sit firmly at the top. It's a battle for second between Stirling and Sorrento. Despite a heavy loss, Balcatta sit in 4th spot, and after facing relegation last year, ECU have secured 5th spot. So to next week, and ECU is set for a gritty battle against Armadale. Perth host Bunbury. Bayswater should have an easy run against the NTC. Balcatta clash with Athena, and Coburn under new coaches Mark Anthony and former Socceroo Michael Petkovic travel to Inglewood.
QBE Country Camp's all about getting kids in from all over the state. We've got players here from as far south as Esperance all the way up to Broome and everywhere in between. They come in for about 3 days for a professional football environment, and from these camps, and the regional state team is selected to travel over to Singapore and Kuala Lumpur to play in international tournaments and give these regional kids a chance to experience football in plenty of other nations. Every year the standard just gets better and better. From the QBE Country Week through to the country camp that we pick the players from, the regions are really developing their players a lot. You can see the benefits of the FFA national curriculum and the coaching courses we're running out there, and it's a pleasure to watch some of the football they play at times. They really do want to play the game in the right way. The attitudes are fantastic, and they really enjoy themselves.
Take a look at this cracker of a goal from Armadale Amateurs. Worth seeing time and time again. And that wraps up another busy and wet Football 360 for this week. Alex Verteschi is still out there getting wet and training for the big clash against Sorrento. More from him on Football 360 next week. Hope you enjoyed this week's show. Until then, it's bye for now.